Hello everyone, my name is Annual, and today we're going to be introducing the new Blablalink website, which is the new Nikke community website that they just released. I'm going to walk through the whole thing, and let's get right into it. So, I put the link in the description. All you need to do is log into your Level Infinite account, and you should be right up and ready. If you have not already linked your Level Infinite account to your Nikke account, you should do so on the Nikke website or the Level Infinite website. I'm not sure which one, but once you link it, it should be pretty easy. I'm pretty sure it gives you the option to as well if you try to log into the app. It's a pretty quick link. It shouldn't take you too long, and once you do so, you're going to be looking at this account screen right here. You can go over here to change your avatar and so on and so forth, as well as change your signature and change your frame. You get this frame for free just for logging into the app, and there's a couple of others here. This one's for being a beta tester, and this one you get for participating in events. But obviously this stuff you can probably figure out on your own, so let's talk about the more juicy thing here. Now, if you haven't already been doing this before, now you have access to the reward screen on this Blabla app, which you can also access from your phone if you don't know already. So this reward screen, if you didn't know, it's been with Nikke for a while now, and you get points for logging in, for playing the game, for I think spending as well, and you can use this to get yourself a little bit more gems into your account every single month. There's also some random materials here that you can pick up if you want to, but I prefer to pick up the gems more than anything. So you can make sure you can buy those through this app here, so you can get some little more monthly currency on your pack. But you're probably here for the extra currency that you can get for tickets. So for signing up on the Blabla app, there is 5 things you can do to get some additional tickets, as well as there's a smaller event that you can participate in. So after you come over to the main screen here, you're going to click on Perks Quest. And after you click on Perks Quest, you can just go ahead and click the bottom here and go through all of these claims here. If you've gotten through all the steps so far, you pretty much should have most of these already completed. You can pretty much click on follow the official accounts, and you can just go ahead and get that free currency for that. This last one here, pretty much if you're on mobile, I did this on my phone, you're just going to click this top button here. It will tell you what to do, and you can basically add it as a desktop shortcut, so you can help you can add it as a shortcut to your phone. So basically, if you're on iOS, you press the share button and you add it as an app to your home screen, and it should work like that. Or you can do it on desktop. I actually didn't know how to do it, so I didn't do it myself. But you can pretty much just do that in order to get that done. And then that should be all of your free pulls. There's also a current event here if you click on the event tab, which is a little picture taking event. One of them is to take a photo and save it. I tried that, it didn't work. This one's share a photo to community. I did that already. And one of them is share my photo, which I didn't click on. I kind of avoided that. So you can probably do that if you'd like. And as you can see, there's my post right there, which gave me the free pull. So some other cool parts about this app, other than the free rewards that you get, is you can actually enter in any cooldown keys, any codes that you get through this app as well, so you don't actually need to log into your game. You can also access the Nikkepedia and a top-up screen as well. So the top-up screen is just like the regular top-up screen if you don't know already. So it pretty much just looks like this, and you could have seen this through the Nikke launcher if you didn't know already. So I won't be going over this because that's pretty much just top-up, right? The coolest part about this is the Shifty Pad. The Shifty Pad, of course, shows all the stats that your account currently has, as well as your current leveled Nikkes. It also shows how much your outpost defense is at right now, and how much your dailies are at, to see if you've completed your dailies or not, as well as to see if your outpost is full or not, right? So you can see all of your Nikkes, what their current levels are, what their current limit breaks are, as well as indeed if they have overload gear and what stats are on that overload gear, which is honestly pretty huge. You can see their skill levels as well as you can see what the effect would be if you were to level up their skills to a different level. You can also see how much material that will take to do so you can predict and plan ahead. You can see how much difference between the stat lines you can see, as well as how much difference between level types. And I can see how much material it would take for me to get from my current level all the way up to level 909, and it will take 92. That's a lot of core dust. Otherwise, you can see the character moving a little bit. You can see their shooting animation, and if you click, you can see them shooting, You can see it when they're in cover, and also you can see their voice lines as well. It's a pretty cool app. I really think so too. And not to mention, I think my very favorite part about this app that they added here is that, hey, let's say that you wanted to read the story for Nikke, but you don't want to open up the app on your phone because it heats up your phone a lot, it takes up a lot of your battery, and maybe you just wanted to reread one of the old stories that you have already experienced. For instance, for me is probably Miracle Snow. I still have not actually read this event. I hadn't had the time to because I would need to be playing the game to do so. Well, luckily they have the whole entire story here up for reading. Now, of course, you're not going to get the actual cutscenes if there are any cutscenes, but all of the actual text is here. So you can completely read the story without needing to open up the game. And it even has interaction selections, so you still have some level of interaction with the story, which is pretty insane. I think it's, although it's something very simple, it's something that's like very, like, it's something that helps, because I don't need to open YouTube in order to watch the story. Of course, I would still do that if I wanted to like listen to voice lines. If so, say events like Overzone that actually has voice story, I would actually listen to it instead. But if it's an unvoiced side story and I want to read it on my own time, I can read it through this app, which is actually pretty huge. I think it's a really nice feature. And I think that is pretty much it for an overview of this little app. There's nothing much here other than that, because otherwise you have the creator hub here, which just takes you to a direct link to the creator hub if you don't have the link already saved, and it takes you to the current event that's going on. There's a tab that only shows the official post here, and there's a tab for Nikke art. I probably shouldn't have shown that. I will probably censor that because I don't know if YouTube will allow that. But that's pretty much it. There's nothing much outside of that, but I think it's a really cool app that they have created, and it's going to be pretty useful just to have more. It's just going to be very convenient just for a lot of those small things. Anyways, have a good day. This is the Blabla app, and I am pretty stoked to see what else they add in the future for this. I'll see you guys later, man.